Welcome back to the show, guys. It's Happy Joe. We back at it again, doing a recessed light install for you. We're gonna put these bad boys right here. Yep, that guy. It's going up in that ceiling right there. So let me pop these out the box for you so you can see what we got going. Commercial electric LED recessed lights. Everything you need is included to get these working. Clean look. These flaps go up in the ceiling after you cut your holes, and this compartment holds the wires. You're gonna have your ground, neutral, and hot. Alright, let's knock it out. Right now I'm gonna do some calculations, figure this thing out, divide the room into 4 squares, and then center the lights in those 4 squares. Break out the calculator. A little bit of math, but after that, that's pretty much it. It's easy. So once you got that part finished, you need to make your marks. So I'm just going to take my pencil and outline where I want the holes. Make sure all those line up with the rest of the holes that the lights are going to go in, so everything looks equal and matching. Also keep in mind, there could be studs where you're making your marks, so be prepared to adjust accordingly. So then I'm going to grab my hole saw, attach it to my drill, and go and poke the holes where my marks are lined out at. And as you can see, one hole's already done, and I'm going to do one for you right here. Get that in there. Hole saw does all the work, catches all the dust. I love this thing. Don't forget, adjust the hole saw to the size of the light. Whether it's a 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8-inch. You don't want to go bigger than you need. You're going to be in trouble. 14-2 wire we're pulling. Now I'm sending my fish tape down to the other hole that I drilled earlier, so I can pull the wire from point A to point B. Get that in there, hold it in with my clients. And I'm back. Now I'm just going to pull the wire over to this side, and I'm just going to repeat that process for each one. Now that's fishing for y'all. So now I need to run the wires to connect to each light. This way is going to be a little bit harder because I have to drill through each and every joist. So I'm marking where all my joists are, making my marks with my stud finder. Myself an outline to work with when I come back with my handsaw to cut everything out. I need to make these squares pretty big because I have to get a drill with the spade bit inside, so I can drill the holes through each joist. Now I'm back with the saw. I'm going to cut out my drywall so I can see what's going on, pull the wires after drilling the holes. Working with the handsaw can be a little bit cumbersome at times, but it gets the job done. I went and picked up a multi-tool not too long after this job. I like the multi-tool a lot more. And you'll see it in my new videos coming up. Promise you. So I'm gonna cut along my outline until I'm able to pop out this piece of drywall and take a look at the joist and this ceiling. You see I'm cutting carefully around it. Watching out for the drywall just dropping. Oh yeah, it gets tough. You make faces. You're gonna make faces. A lot of shoulder work in this. Alright, got that out of there. I'm gonna put it to the side so the drywall guy can have his fun with it later. I'm gonna work on the next hole. Get my saw in there. Saw along my outline so I can get this piece of drywall out my way so I can get to the next step. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you got a dad, uncle, mom, aunt, love DIY content, please share. We'd appreciate it a whole lot. Help the channel grow. Working my way through this. Gets a bit dusty around here, so salt may stop by. Get you like that. Still making faces. Find that cutting it into larger sections helps later on. I'm putting it back. Yep, see all those joists. I'm just checking out each one, see how I'm going to work the drill in there, pop them out. I'm going to have to go here, here, there, here, all the way through. Back pulling through my joist, getting the wire in. So now both sides of the room are connected with the wires. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up, come back. You'll see me at the other side here. Wrapping that up. Now I've got to work on the feed. That's what I'm looking at on the wall. I'm going to come out the switch that was originally connected to a receptacle. I'm going to remove the receptacle from the load. Replace it with the lights, and I'll put the lights on the constantly hot circuit and just switcheroo basically. The client likes it better that way. I'm cutting out my hole here, working on the side where the wall is. The switch is already located. See some wires going in fish tape up the wall to grab that. And remember guys, if you have any questions, you could always leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm gonna go along my blade, make a clean cut right there. Now you see we got the wire in the wall and the fish tape is in there. I'm going to pull that down so that it goes inside the box so I can make all the connections I need to make here and get power to the lights. Pull that all the way through, being careful so I don't nick any wires. Don't want to have any sparks later on. Here's that light again. Got your ground, your hot, and your neutral. Gonna push your wires through the back in these slots. Gonna hop up here, slide all my wires in, and then prep those wires for the connections. Now these lights come with quick connects, which I find pretty handy. I like to use it. I know some guys complain about it, but I've never had an issue with them. Break my blade out, clear off the protective layer so I can get to my wires. And once I get these out the way, I group the wires together. Black, black, white, white, brown, brown. I'll clear off about a ½ inch of each wire tip and push them firmly and securely into the quick connect. So now we got them all pushed in and they're secure. Now I'm gonna push in all the wiring into the box, lock them in, just like that. Make sure everything's in there good and snug. I want to make sure nothing looks pinched or anything like that. And then I'm gonna lock it down, and we're done with that part. Now to repeat that for every light. Now we slide in, push the clips up, locked it right in on the drywall. Looks nice and clean. That's how you want your install to look. up a little bit. Get fresh, obviously. Okay, now we're going to connect the load wire to the switch. Right now I'm locking all the neutrals together. Gonna clear off my 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to remove the receptacle from the switch. Pop that out of there real quick, flip it back and forth. Putting in my switch leg from the light. Sorry, blocking the view. Trying to get out the way. Here I'm just double checking everything, checking the power. Put all the wiring back in the box. Make sure everything has enough room, nothing touches. Don't want any sparks again. Voila. Alright, now lock it down. Place the cover back on, and that's good to go. Shot of all the lights on and working, looking good. Get your project right just like mine. Got any questions? Put them in the comment section. Follow me on social media at HSCP Homes LLC everything. Book an appointment. You need work? Happy Joe got you. Subscribe, like. Next episode coming soon.